Oh.
But you need to.
I'm already recording you, Grandma.
But you need to break. When I do this.
There's gonna be breaks.
Okay.
I can't record that long.
Oh, I grew up. Came from a family of 7 children. I had 5 sisters, and 4 sisters and 2 brothers. My oldest sister, Justine, and Liz, and Jean, Harriet, and myself. And I had 2 brothers, Earl and John. Okay. Pause.
You could just take a break, Grandma. It's okay.
Oh,
It's just for us.
okay.
What?
You
Where
can-
did you live?
We were in Frederick, Maryland, and it was a street called East Street, and that's where was segregated. So all black people lived on that street,
Okay.
and my grandparents lived on that same street, and we lived on one side of the street. And my grandparents lived maybe 4 houses on the other sid of the street up, and they had a very nice house. We had a 2-bedroom house that was.
How many people stayed there?
Was 3 of us girls, as I can remember growing up with 3 girls, and my father and mother. And my brothers lived with my grandparents. They had a real nice house. I think it was 4-bedroom house they had. Yeah, and they had a big backyard. Everything was really nice there. And
One house didn't have a shower or something, right?
my parents' house didn't, but my grandparents had a bathtub and shower and all that stuff.
So you'd have to go up there.
We'd go there, take our clothes, and walk up the street and go there and take showers.
There you go.
But they had a nice big backyard too. And then, what did we do? Pause.
Well, it's okay. You just take breaks.
I don't know. The boys. I think my brothers. The house we lived in, only 2 bedrooms, so my brothers lived with my grandparents' house.
Right.
Yeah.
How old were you when you went to live with your sister?
About 12 or 13, something like that. And I went to live with her and her families too. Actually, the grandparents had all died, and they moved. They took the house over. My sister and her husband. My sister was like 16, and she married a man that was 26.
Which sister?
Liz, and she, that 10 years difference, and she had 4 children, 5 children, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I went to live with them, and I had a room too of my own because that was grandparents' house, so grandparents' house was better than the other house that we lived in.
How was it when you were living with your parents, though? What was that like?
Awful.
Why?
Because my father would get drunk every once a month or something and just cuss and carry on. So,
and what would you guys do when he was drunk?
We had to go to bed, and that was in the daytime too. And when everybody else was out playing and having a good time outside,
You had to hide?
we had to go in the bedroom, and we'd peeping out the window watching everybody else out the street play.
What? One time when he was drunk, he shot your mother, right?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did that. And shot her. And we were in school, and the family got us out of school, 3 girls, because those 3 girls was in school, and they took us to the hospital to see our mother, but we thought she was going to die, but she made it. And then because he was drinking, then he's so sad that he did such a terrible thing, and it was terrible. But then he was forgiven, and yeah.
Your mom was strong then.
You haven't heard it yet. When we drank again, and he's nasty when he was drinking, and so she put a pot of water on the stove, and it had it boiling, and when he came after that time, you know what happened to him? No,
She got him with the water.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. And nothing never happened again after that. She got him with the
Guess
water.
not. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's right, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got him with the water.
Goodness.
And he was burned all over, scalded. Yeah. But that took care of it.
That's what you get.
Yeah. That took care of it. And then he stopped drinking.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he stopped drinking now. It was horrible, listening to him cuss and carry on. I don't know what that was for, but, but I don't know.
And then you went to live with your sister.
Yeah, I went to live with my sister, and it was good living there with her, helping her take care of her children, and it was a friendship, sister, and I helped with the kids and help clean and do all that stuff. And
what were you like as a child? Just the same?
Just the same. They said they called me Echo because I would tell everything that was going on. That's I don't know, that was the right thing to do.
You're always frugal, right?
Oh, yes. And I had a little notebook, and I kept money, and they always wanted, when they needed money, they wanted to ask me for it, and I had my book to direct in the book and loan people money, but they give me back double. Yeah, so that was being done at that time.
Those high interest rates,
yeah.
man.
I didn't do it. They did it. They did it on their own, but I always held on to my money. And grown-ups would want money, and I'd lend it to them.
There you go.
Yeah, and they didn't mind that because they wanted to buy drinks, and they didn't. But that little notepad I had, notebook, with names down.
Banker.
That was I don't know where I learned that from.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. What was it like growing up in the segregation and all that?
I didn't find it. I don't know. We were separated, but the people that white people lived the blocks from us. They was always kind to us, and we had to pass their houses and go to church, and they was always nice to us. They didn't go to church, but we were all dressed so nice and walked to our church, and we live like we live here. Mm-hmm. This is our home, and that's what was there. We had our home. We'd go to church, come back, and be around family, and then the people were nice. As you go to church, we'd go through the streets where white people lived, and they would always be speaking and nice to us. So, it was segregation, but they didn't treat us bad.
What was it like, though, when you went in public? Like, you went to the movies?
Oh, you want to hear that?
I want you to tell all the real good stories.
When we go to the movies and we up and down, you've heard movies where the movie theater where white people sit at the bottom and the black people at the top.
Yep.
Well, then we had the best seats because the screen you could see it real good. But then when the guys would pee on the people.
Oh my gosh.
To pee on the people down there and throw food down and stuff at them. And they couldn't do anything because they didn't know who did it. Yeah.
And you're up.
Yeah, up high. So we had the best seats, and they was too dumb to realize it.
That's so funny.
Segregation,
That's funny.
Yeah, it was, and the guys would do that. And I know then it ended. So then when it ended, well, you still wanted to set up there because you knew segregation.
Yeah.
You still wanted we couldn't figure it out because we had the best seats. They sit at the bottom and they screen it, but we sit up the top and we saw it, I don't understand. I didn't understand it.
That's funny.
What?
So you would do that. That's funny. Well, not you, but...
With the boys?
Yeah, that's funny.
But your father's funny, too, because he would go to the movie theater and God, my father had a chest where he saved the money in. And his money. It was locked, but A.T. picked the lock and took all his money out of it and went to the movie theater, and we found out, the money's gone. So we went to the movie theater and looking for him. He had a bicycle there, and the money's hanging onto the bicycle in a paper bag.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And we were so fortunate that we got there to get all the money because he went on the movies.
How much money was it?
Oh, I don't know. My father saved a lot of money.
Okay.
So
I guess that's where you got it from, huh? He would save money.
That was something. And so we got the money and took it back home. Yeah, he was tripped.
Okay, but back to you when you were a child and growing up. How old are you when you met Granddad?
Oh, I was 21, 20 years old. We were church thumpers. We went to church every Sunday. We went to church every Sunday. We went to church on every Wednesday. Whenever church was
That was
something.
you and Granddad from the time you were
No, this is
when you were growing up.
This is when I was growing up. My family, my father and mother.
Okay.
Yeah, we were really.
Always going to church.
Oh yeah, church was our life.
Whenever
Yeah.
they're having a service.
Yeah. Well, that was our life, church. Yeah. And you wouldn't believe it because my father drank and stuff, but he'd go on those benches and he'd do that. But then when he was done with that, but
He was done.
Yeah, he was done. He was a deacon in church.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I don't know, but the church didn't know about that. I don't think we knew about it. But then as he got older, then he stopped drinking so much. But he was a head waiter at a hotel, so he was, he had some class to him.
That's good.
Yeah.
What'd your mother do? She stayed home with...
She's a homemaker. Yeah, and she used to work at a laundry. And she, when that laundry closed, then there's people that wanted laundry done, like shirts and stuff, white shirts, and she did that from home.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so and she made money doing that. Yeah, so that was our life. But I don't know. Yeah,
That's good.
I don't know.